You sure you ready?
Welcome back. This is a new week.
You all ready?
Militia Uncut.
Yes,
This is K, D, and C in the back. If you're new to our channel, there's usually 4 of us, but B is still overseas. So,
Did we even say that last week?
yeah.
No, I got a shitty memory. Continue.
But yeah, like I said, if you're new to our channel, this is just a few young black men, talking about life, liberty, and everything in between. Just being real and uncut about life. So, we're going to get into some topics today. And, but before that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think. We'll give some suggestions. Link below for Patreon. Gotta let you know about that. And, help us out if you can, and so we can continue to grow. So, what we get into today, fellas?
Let's get these topics popping.
Yeah, let's get these topics popping. Because you wrote some, right? You came up with some topics. Let's talk about why nobody else comes up with topics.
This is the first week that we haven't come up with topics. We always.
What are you talking about? We
always.
What is
have
this
topics.
we?
I do have topics.
You real French right now. What is this we?
We all always.
We have topics. You don't have topics.
This is the first week I don't have any topics. But
nigga, you be here half the time.
this is the first week that I've been here. Well, actually, there's also a question too.
What's up?
Because it started off with saying if you just tune in, it's usually 4 of us. Is there usually 4 of us? Because I feel like there's 3 of us more times than there's 4 of us.
Well, yeah, honestly, if you do follow along, you see that all 4 of us being together is actually pretty rare. I'm good with some. Yeah, sure.
Keep some lotion in your hands. I mean, in your car. You always gotta keep like some extra. I keep a lot of extra random shit in my car, like extra clothes, extra t-shirts, extra lotion, hand sanitizer, baby wipes.
Thank you, by the way.
Water. Water is always important.
Drink your water, people.
I do have a topic that I've been trying to push for a couple weeks now that we never quite got to.
What is that topic, sir?
It's the wildest argument you ever got into with your girlfriend.
With your current girlfriend?
Period. And when I say wildest, I mean like the one that like made like the least sense. Like it was one of those we're dead arguing about this. It's one of those.
Current one, I don't know. You want to hear something crazy? Me and my girl now rarely argue, but it got to a point where like we would argue about the same thing, and that was mostly like, I don't want to say her mental health, but it was more of like, would I say insecurity? I wouldn't say insecurity either. But she would be bugging. She knows she'd be bugging.
She knows she.
Yes. My bad. There's a random ass bug in my car. Like, we got the windows open, so.
They're watching the video like, are you sure it's her?
You did that after you just said my girl be bugging.
She be bugging. Like, damn it! Like, whoa!
I ain't gonna lie, I be bugging too. I was telling her yesterday. I'm dead ass crazy. I don't know. I don't know what the most random argument or worst random argument we've had.
Like after, it doesn't have to do with your current one, just period. Like you walked out of the argument like, wait, we actually were arguing about that stupid shit.
One I can think of right now. It was like in college. This was back when the identity, like, who you identify as thing was kind of starting to pick up momentum, as far as like, I identify as this, I identify as that. Right around like when Caitlyn Jenner first.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, right? Like right around that time. And
your face is like, where the fuck is this?
Yeah, where is it?
Nah, I don't know why, but we were like having a conversation about it, and I was saying that like I don't get it. And at the time, I was just like, I don't understand like that choice, that decision or whatever. And she
He
was
about to get us canceled.
no. It was like,
See,
He
the
about
one
to
with
get
no
his
topics.
game.
But I
come up
said-
with the most controversial.
but I
shit.
said at the time I didn't fully understand it.
Okay.
And we started like debating about it, but it was like, and it wasn't that what we were arguing about was random, but it was the fact that we got so passionate about it. And after the end of it, I was like, why did we go so hard right now? Like we didn't need to have a whole debate to be like, oh, I won. Like, you know, you need to feel how I feel. And I was like, yeah, we're both kind of like going hard arguing about it right now. And I was like, can we just go to sleep? Like, because it was late at night too. And I'm like, we both have class in the morning. Like, why are we arguing about something that doesn't really have to do with you or me? So it's like, it is what it is. I just didn't understand it at the time. But it was like, why did we go so hard with that argument? You know? And I think we had a lot of those where it was like, who won the argument? And it was just like, that was one of them. But it was just like, does it really matter? Like, it didn't. So, Caitlin's still Caitlin. So, it is what it is.
Fuck out of here, Bruce. Nah, I'm
Oh, you trying to get his
Howard
kids?
getting canceled.
I'm joking, guys.
He's like,
It's a
kid, I
joke.
kid.
It's a joke. What about you, sir?
Yeah.
Since you wanted to bring it up.
Craziest argument I ever had was about socks.
All right, you win. So,
Oh, no. Oh, it gets worse.
So you got that shit.
It gets worse. It gets worse. So, the girl I was with, her mom bought me a pack of socks. Randomly. She was like at the store or whatever, saw a pack of socks, bought them, and when I went to my girl's house, her mother gave me these pack of socks. Regular fucking socks. Probably like $5. Random pack of socks. The mother also bought me like a hoodie like a month before that.
okay.
So, and when her mother bought me the hoodie, my girl at the time was like jealous of her mom buying me this hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
But we got past that, which was a dumbass argument in and of itself. So, we got past that. So, a month later, she buys me socks. And this bitch hits the fucking roof. Because she's like, that bitch ain't never buy me no socks. She knows I need socks right now.
What?
And I'm looking, I'm like, do you want the socks? The bitch took the socks from me and I never got my pack of
So
socks.
she was jealous of you?
Yeah, she stopped talking to me for like the rest of that day because her mom bought me socks. Then she hit me with the, I just find it weird. Whenever a girl finds some shit weird, it's never really that weird. It's just that passive aggressive shit. She was like, I just find it weird that she keeps buying you all this shit and she's never been this nice to me. And then, long story short, it got to a conversation of her thinking that her mom was trying to fuck me. Now keep in mind, her mother is like 80 something. Yeah. Off socks. She thinks she tried to fuck me by buying me socks. First of all,
Her mom is 80 something?
yeah, her mom was like 80 something.
Wow.
I don't know, but her mom is old shit. First of all, I would like to point out, I am not that easy. You can't buy me with no fucking socks. That's disrespectful.
I don't know, bro.
You think
Oh,
you buy me
no.
with socks?
No, bro.
Like, they weren't even the expensive socks. It was the joints you get from like Foot Locker. Like, you can't buy me with no 99-cent store socks.
It wasn't even the Nikes?
Nah, it was just like the
You
socks.
just compared Foot Locker to a 99-cent store?
The socks. Foot Locker socks kind of trash a little bit.
No.
That was the craziest argument I ever got into.
That is crazy, because how
was
you get
about
jealous
socks.
over socks?
It went from
She
argument.
said she knows I need those.
Yeah, like the argument really went to she thought that her mom was trying to fuck me and she was trying to do it by buying me a pack of some cheap ass socks. That is hands down the craziest argument I've ever
That's
heard.
really crazy.
Yeah, let that set in for a second. Be like,
I used to
socks.
do somebody with socks.
Yeah, not even a good one. It wasn't no Stan socks.
Right.
Nah. It was the joints that come like 6 in a pack for like $3. Like, come on, bro. I'm better than that. You gonna try to seduce me? You gotta do better than the $3 pack of socks, man. That's
crazy.
$2 a pack. That's $1 a sock. You gonna seduce me with $1 a sock? Come on, man.
Worst thing is, let me ask you this.
He
With
doesn't
those
know
socks,
better?
with those
The
socks,
fuck?
right? Which one lasted longer? The elastic or the relationship?
I'm gonna put it like this. My ex is probably still wearing those socks to this day.
That's crazy.
Think about that.
Imagine if she got hype after y'all broke up because that meant she could keep the socks. She said, "They mine now." Fuck him.
Fucking socks. Yeah,
Yo.
it's the craziest argument.
She said, I've been fighting my whole life.
Yo.
That's something. How do y'all think a girl's relationship with their mother plays in their like life?
Nigga, that shit plays a big part.
Yeah. I
Because
was
people
about to
always
say,
talk about
big part.
the father in the girl's life.
Damn, nigga,
Let's
you
talk
hit-
about the mother
You hit some shit,
in
nigga.
the girl's life.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that hits home so much. I don't feel comfortable talking about that on the show. That's how at home that hits. But I think it's the same thing for guys. Like if the guy and their father aren't, you feel me?
Yeah.
Then you might get a fucked up son.
Because like in my current relationship, my girlfriend has a great like relationship with her mother. And
Oh
like
my
she's
God.
cool. But in past relationships, the girls that haven't had a good relationship with their mother, they be wild.
Yeah.
Because people always talk about like the father's relationship with the daughter, but
The mom does, man.
mom,
Yeah,
I guess because it's like a role model.
exactly.
So if your role model is trash, then
it's a really
It's a
strong
cycle.
it's a really strong trickle down effect.
Yeah.
Very. I mean, like I said, that's a topic I'm gonna pass on, honestly. You know what I mean?
No, it definitely plays a role because with the girlfriends I've had and their relationships with their moms, I could see it affect us, you know, and I would just be like, ooh. But that's between y'all. Like y'all have to figure that out, and there'd be times where I would just look and be like, oh, what am I supposed to
that's the other thing.
say in this moment? What am I
do
supposed to
y'all-
do?
What do y'all do in a situation where the daughter is arguing with their mother?
Only if my girl come to me about it.
But
if
that's
they-
what
if
I'm
she-
saying. I'm saying like, what if the girl? Because what if it's one of those arguments where she tries to like include you?
But my thing is this, right?
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. That threw me off. Like,
You and me both.
What the
But that's
fuck
cool
is
though.
this dude?
But you and me both. But now my thing is
it's like a
this.
Jersey when that motherfucker came so close. It's like, what the fuck?
Life in New Jersey.
Remember when we went out to the Cheesecake Factory Park?
Oh,
Yeah, you remember that
yeah.
motherfucker came that close.
We was
Yeah. Oh shit.
I don't remember. But that's a bleep right there.
They don't know who I'm talking about.
True.
Damn, I fucked up.
Yeah, now it might.
I was gonna let it ride.
Yeah, now it might be a bleep, but
I mean,
More
they
work,
already know Monday.
work for our more work for our wonderful editor. What was I gonna say?
right. The girl bringing you into the argument with her mother.
I
Like
ain't
you
even
just
go
sitting
front,
there.
bro. I ain't even go front.
So
Alright, so like I was saying before I was really interrupted, babe. If my girl brings me into a argument with her and her mom, I ain't gonna lie. Girl, mom kind of crazy. I'm siding with my girl.
Well, no, you always have to side.
You don't have to.
That's true.
You don't have to.
No.
But I'm siding with my girl. But you know, I'll probably just pull her to the side. That's really it. Feel me? It's not my place to really talk to the moms. So
yeah.
I'll probably put my girl to the side. That's about it.
I'm gonna be real.
Well,
Definitely.
you'll hype it up?
Nah, I'm definitely a nigga that just get wild quiet. I don't say shit.
Nah, I'm not gonna be quiet. I'll be like, yo. look, this is this, that is that. If after that, then I'm pulling them to the side, and then like, because what the fuck is they even arguing about? They arguing about some dumb shit, probably most likely anyway.
Because there's been a couple of times where
So
I've been looked at and been like, right, and I just be like, look, I don't got nothing to do with that. I straight cop out. I'm like, nope, I'm not. Nope. That's between you two. I don't
not
got
even
shit to do with
riding.
none of that.
You not riding, bro?
Dead not. I don't fuck with parents. You arguing with your parents? You arguing with your parents? Nah, nigga.
I don't know. I'm different.
I'm cool on that.
Shit, I might argue with the parents. Fuck you.
Oh, I can't.
Let me see
I'm
what
not brave
time
enough.
it is.
I'm out.
Let me test his temperament. You feel me?
I'm out. Like that.
Honestly, it depends on the situation. But if it's something that doesn't really need me to be involved, I won't be involved.
Even if I feel strongly one way or another, I am not about to voice my opinion to the fucking. Nope.
I'll try to make a joke midway through.
I've done that.
I'll be like, y'all both wrong. Fuck out of here. Like,
I've done that. I've made jokes to try to lighten it up. But as far as actually picking a side and contributing to the argument, nah, I cop out immediately. Like, nope, I don't got nothing to do with me. I don't got nothing to say about that.
Oh, if y'all hear like cars and everything like whizzing by, it's because we're outside, kind of. Again, in the car, obviously. But it's like 60 degrees out, so yeah.
It's a pleasant day.
It's it's a calm day. You feel me? You know, the crackheads is out. The loan sharks are out.
The loan sharks.
You know,
We need to do that one day. We need
the
to go to
neighborhood
casino.
hustlers.
Casino?
Yeah, we gotta go to the casino.
I wouldn't mind going to the casino.
It's a crew thing to do.
Nah,
There's certain things that crews are supposed to
Some
do.
of my mans, they be hitting the
Yeah.
casino heavy though. Like they fuck with the big money. I don't know how they do that shit.
Me and my coworkers were supposed to go to Atlantic City, but we never.
You really fuck
Got
with
that
your
together.
coworkers, don't you?
Yeah.
You really fuck with them. Like, you talk about them a lot. I ain't gonna lie, we be kind of jealous. Like, Militia should be kind of jealous. I ain't gonna lie, we thought about jumping them.
I knew you were gonna. I knew it.
Yeah,
That's why I was like,
we thought about pulling up to your job one day, just start spanking niggas.
For no reason.
Big facts.
Straight ruining your job.
Like what?
'Cause they're gonna know. They're gonna know it's coming from you because we're gonna have your face on our shirts.
Oh shit.
It's
And
gonna
then
say
on the back it's gonna
Team U.
ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just wilding. In the middle, like during work hours too. We not catching niggas out of
We
nah.
catching
Lunchtime,
everybody.
midday.
I'm gonna be like, you hang out with K? You be like, huh? Yeah. Just wilding on niggas, bro.
why y'all trying to get me
I'm
fired?
about to say if you don't get fired after that,
Yo,
so we're gonna stop this coworker hanging out one way or another.
I ain't gonna lie. If they kept me on after that, y'all might have to just let that rock. Be like, God damn it, they still would. No, you should rock with them. Yeah, those are dead your friends. They let you keep your job after we punched them in the face.
Nah, or we double back. Because we gotta get our point across.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's either us or him. Either y'all gonna keep dealing with us, or you gotta let go of him.
Oh, that's gonna be some Civil War shit. Because
facts.
they'll be ready the second time y'all come around.
Where if they're
We gonna be
prepared
ready
the next
too.
time,
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
gonna be ready
alright.
We'll be ready too. Sure.
I'll be like, oh God.
Like,
Can't we all just get along?
speaking of, you know, co-workers and everything, how do y'all like y'all jobs? Like,
I actually like my job.
like your job? What about you, Kay?
Well, I have two jobs. So, my first job, I don't like my job. I like my coworkers. My second job,
Talk to them.
it's back and forth. Some days I like my job, some days I don't. But yeah, it's mainly because of the people that.
Yeah, I like my coworker. My coworkers is cool.
But my job itself, at least with my first job, I've been there for a while now, so like I'm kind of over it, and it's very monotonous, and it's just same shit.
You talking about your first one?
Yeah, like it gets old after a while. I'm kind of tired of it, but I keep going because I like my coworkers, and you know, I make a decent enough I'm check. But my job, it's not like fulfilling. The second job I like more because it's closer to my field, closer to what I want to do.
It'll be filled.
My second job is mad cool though. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we be chilling sometimes. It's a dope
I'm sorry, I
environment.
gotta make up for the.
But it is
the
what
lack
it is.
Lack of beat.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Oh, he
This
drives that,
nigga
man?
struggling.
Stop. He live in my building. He mad cool. I didn't know he drives that.
He looks
He's
pissed
still
off.
struggling though. But nah, that's cool that y'all fuck with y'all. Well, you fuck with one job, you don't fuck with the other. You fuck with your job. I ain't gonna lie. I used to fuck with my job. I used to be like, yo, my shit actually alright. You feel me? I fuck with the people there. Niggas is snakes at my job. Feel me? Not everybody. Not everybody's a snake. My job, I like the benefits of it. Like I get free tuition, you know, things of that nature. But I can't say that I fucks with the job so much anymore. Like niggas is kind of like the people there that are snakes are kind of ruining it for me. So I'm not really feeling it no more, you know. But that's why you got your own business, and that's why you got to go ahead and do your own thing and push forward and, you know, make your own path in life, kids. Remember, D said it first. You know. Well, I probably didn't say it first, but I said it the best.
I'm trying to think. When you own your own business, right? And you start hiring employees and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hire the nigga that you know is a dick? Because you know when a nigga's a dick.
What do you mean?
You know when he's gonna be that employee.
Is he gonna be a dick that benefits me, or is he gonna be a dick that doesn't benefit me?
No, he probably good at his job. It's just every other employee you hire will hate him.
Okay.
It's about the job. If he gets the job done and he's good at it, then you gotta sacrifice.
Perfect example with this show. You see, we still shoot this shit without B, right? Nothing's bigger than the program, nigga.
I said nothing's bigger than the program.
Being honest with you, because when things get bigger than when somebody becomes more important than the program, that's when niggas fit. Like I was saying, that's when, you know, companies start to crumble. You understand?
This is fact.
You know, look at General Electric. I don't know what the fuck these niggas is doing.
I heard about them. I've been hearing.
I'm about to buy their stock though. When that shit drop low enough, I'm buying that shit. Buying that shit in bulk, nigga.
You think it'll go back up?
Bro, that company been around since the 1800s, bro. If they survived everything since the 1800s, there's no way a big ass company like that is gonna fail now.
Yeah,
It's
they
just their stock
survived all the
price.
crashes that we done had and came
Come on,
back.
bro. It's just their I don't know, I guess their management is fucking up. So it is what it is. But
if there was a company that you look up to that you would like model a business after, like what company would you think of?
I want to do a couple of different businesses, but could I choose all of them? Like the different businesses I would do?
Yeah. Break it down.
My shit would be like Berkshire Hathaway meets Icon Enterprises meets Tesla meets I don't even know.
You shake your head because of the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't know. I'm done. But why do you ask? It's a lot more
Because I was gonna say mine.
Walt Disney, Google.
Yeah, I was gonna say Disney.
Bunch of them. Like, a bunch of them.
Like for me, I would
I
model.
really want it all.
Yeah.
Continue.
I would model my like business after like Disney, Lucasfilm, or even Motown. And when I say Lucasfilm, I say it from a perspective of like, this was a man who created his own thing and was innovative, and just like Disney. But the power with Disney, when it comes to Disney and Motown, it's like, it's that brand, it's the power of that name and the standard that comes behind it. And like, because from the 60s to the 70s, nobody was really fucking with Motown. Like, Motown was the standard. And then for Disney, it's just like, even when Disney's not on top, like quality wise, the name itself, Disney's always gonna make money. So and they're involved in so many branches that even if they're slacking on one aspect of the company, the other part of the company is thriving, and Disney is just like, has their hands everywhere. So definitely that would be something to model myself after, but more like early Disney, when there was just like, let's just create new things and pioneer and stretch out and do things that nobody else is doing, or just do what they're doing but better, and that's something I would strive to do. Definitely.
What about you, young C?
I really don't know. Only because I don't all the way know what kind of business I want to focus on. There's a whole bunch of shit I'm interested in. I just don't know which one I'm just like, yeah.
Well, what are you interested in?
I mean, as far as owning a business, I would probably fuck with something that either has to do with entertainment or technology, or some variation of both. Because I don't feel like that's ever, in this day and age, those shits you can't lose with. Yeah. Entertainment and technology, you can't lose with. Also, you can't lose with some kind of food thing, but I'm not really into food, so that's not my lane.
Yeah.
But I would fuck with something that has to do with entertainment or technology. And then, as far as this, if it has to do with, if it has to do with entertainment, it would be more of a, I don't know the exact word for it, but it would be more of a creative environment where it's not really structured. It'd be like, create shit, like figure it out. There'd be certain deadlines for certain stuff, but other than that, it wouldn't be like 9-to-5 job, you come in, sit at a desk, and it'd literally be like, it'd be the kind of environment where you can chill and think.
Got it.
And fix shit.
That sounds dope.
And even the deadlines wouldn't even be so strenuous that you feel rushed. It would be deadlines that would be easy enough to meet that it's like, I can put as much time and energy into this as I want to. But it would be something like, we have the actual creators, and then we have the people that are good at the background shit that can put the ideas in. Because just because you're able to think of good ideas doesn't necessarily mean that you're good at executing the ideas. You gotta have both. You gotta have the people with the great ideas, and then you gotta have the people that know how to do something with those ideas. So
vision driven, mission driven.
So whether it was technology or entertainment, it would kind of be like that. It would be people working in teams, kind of, but it wouldn't be like so structured that it stifles the actual creative process. It'd be something like that.
That's good.
So let's get into the first topic that I have. Well, I already said my first topic.
How long was the...
We got 5 more minutes, bro. I got you. So... I hate when you do that shit. Very good. But continue.
How? There was nothing wrong with that. I was just like, all right, cool.
Let's continue. What was the topic? What's the first topic you would like to talk about?
No, this is your topic.
I brought up my first topic. I said work.
I thought you were just about to go into the topic.
That was my first topic, work.
Well, something that you were doing that made me think about something. But it'd be more interesting to talk to if there was a girl on today's show.
Talk to all of our female listeners.
True. Something I've noticed.
Watchers. Females.
A lot of
Female.
a lot of women.
Side note, I would like to point out that I realize I do use males in my vocabulary.
Because it doesn't bother us that much. Like,
Sorry, T.
it's what I am. But yeah. I've noticed that, like, men tend to keep their cars, looking a certain type of way, and a lot of women's cars are, like, very messy. Like, they have a lot of stuff all over the place in the back seats and stuff, and, like, they'll be like, oh, just move that over, and da-da-da-da-da. And then, like, with, like, it's opposite with, like, your room. Like, I know, like, a guy might have stuff around the room and they just haven't gotten to it yet, but women are very particular with how they want their room to look. But I've noticed that a lot of women, like, their cars are, like, it's like an office almost, like it's their station kind of thing. And I was always wondering, it was just an observation of mine, like, I was wondering why that is.
I have a theory.
Uh-oh.
One of my theories.
Psychology C.
What?
Let's hear it.
My theory is that for guys, you need the car. Huh?
Continue.
You not need the car, but usually guys will attract a girl with their car. So the car needs to be a certain level of kept up to attract the girl. Once you get the girl into your room, you kind of already know that she's kind of there to fuck, so you're not really, like, as stressed about keeping your room clean, because it's like, once you got here, I don't think, unless your room is, like, fucked up, I don't think the room being a little messy is a deal breaker.
I work Friday night. Can't do that. That's why I didn't type that.
With girls, it's like, if you go to a girl's room and it's, like, fucked up, you might be looking at her crazy. But girls don't really
I work that day too.
Night
like,
or day?
All day.
care about their car.
I work a double that day. That's what I'm saying. Thursday. Type Thursday.
No.
5:30 in the afternoon, so I
But
can.
what are you doing Friday in the AM? What are you doing?
I work. That's what I'm trying to say.
The whole day Friday?
Yes.
And Saturday?
Yes. That's why I made that face when she took me that
Your
text.
job's trash, bro.
I have 2 jobs.
Job's trash, bro. That's crazy. We wasn't even listening to what she was talking about.
That's why I was trying to get you to. I was trying to get you to.
This nigga.
I was trying to get you
The
to.
listeners listen.
They wasn't listening to you,
That's what it's
bro.
for.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, for the ones that did listen, that's what they I don't know, man.
Sorry.
Can you sum it up, please, real quick? Because
Guys,
I was listening.
Guys pick up girls with their cars.
Right.
Their cars have to look nice. Once you get a girl to your house, she should know
She's
what you're
trapped.
there for. Not trapped, but it's like, yo, you already got to the house. Like,
So you know what time
you're
it is.
here for something. So it's like, unless your room is, like, completely, like, fucked up, then your house being a little messy might not be the deal breaker, because if you came to my house, like,
Yeah.
you kind of fuck with me already. With girls, it's just like, they don't really have to pick up nobody with their car, so they don't really give a fuck.
That doesn't really
But
mean that
when
they
you take-
fuck with you.
When you take a guy home, it's like, alright, he's gonna look for how clean you keep your house, so they technically,
Okay.
it's just a flip. It's just
And usually
the
girls
importance
aren't
for
driving
attracting the
guys.
other person is different. For
Yeah.
No.
I can see that.
Makes sense. I mean, I don't know why this just made me. That reminded me of Mike Tyson's rape case.
I would love to hear how you.
Yes.
Cause he invited some girl over at like 4 o'clock in the morning to play Monopoly.
I'm mad we both. I'm mad those are both of our first reactions to laugh.
Like that's actually
I'm sorry.
that's fake smooth, but it's kind of like, really, Mike? That's what you're gonna bring up?
fucking Monopoly.
And then the girl should have known what time it was.
This is what we get to in the next episode.
Facts.
I have a question to ask about the way girls read certain things. We can wait till the next episode because we're running out, but this is something I've been wanting to get into for a while.
Big bag?
Yeah,
You about to
yeah.
get your big bag?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd be confused at certain shit, but we can get into it in the next episode, though. I have some questions.
Signing off for today. Holla at y'all. Catch you tomorrow.
Yep.
I don't know what else you want to say.
No, that was gonna be it.
You not gonna spit your Patreon?
I do it in the beginning.
You did?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, bro. You start talking, I kind of just wait until you done. You just be going. I'm gonna be honest with you. You be like, yo, bro. I'll be like, and I'll wait for silence, and then I might say what.
I think we need to sign off, guys.
K's not fucking with that joke at all. We gonna holla at y'all.